Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for another detour, and this is Pokemon Uranium, and this is a fan-made Pokemon game for the PC, and it is interesting. It's obviously not sanctioned by Nintendo or anyone else, but it is free, it is non-profit, and it kind of has a feel of a Pokemon game about it. The introduction that I haven't shown you, with the Pokemon Professor, of course, you picking an avatar and a name, and you get a choice between three avatars, which is an oddity. And now, of course, we are supposed to find our way to the professor, who lives somewhere in town, I suppose, logically, to get our first Pokemon. And I haven't played this at all. This might be it. Actually, no, this does not look like it. Route 3. But from the looks of it, I would expect it to play like most other Pokemon games. I don't know if there's anything special about it. As in mechanically. This would be our rival, probably. Not going to read the text. Yeah, okay. The music has been pretty good so far. I suppose this is it. It continues to be very loud, though. Both of these started out at 100. It seems it reset a little there for some reason, or changed the audio level and didn't set it back to my level. But yeah, both of these started out a little loud. So there are a bunch of quality. There are some things that lack, as in quality, like we notice with the audio levels, they change, and there's some overlapping in the sprites occasionally that shouldn't be there. Like when I walk down the stairs, I first noticed it in the house. As usual, you start in your room on the upper floor and go down into the house, and the sprite appeared on the wrong side of the fencing around the stairway. But I'd expect the game to be mechanically solid, at least. Okay. A bunch of dialogue that I'm pretty much ignoring, of course. Yes, yes. Sure, let's take the test, see how it does. Wait and see what it does, I suppose. I mean, usually they just attack you. TMs. Hyper Beam, probably. That text was... red text is kind of difficult to read. Which of these Pokemon would win an all-out battle? I have no idea which... The only one I recognize is Gyarados, so... I mean, these are obviously the fire, grass, and water types, which is a classic set of starting Pokemon, so I guess this game follows that. Let's pick the green one. What is your motivation? Becoming the very best? That kind of looks like it says very best instead of very. hard to tell the difference between E's and A's in the red text. We'll pick exploring the region. I presume this will cause me to get the green one, the grass Pokemon. Yep. I'm pretty sure I already know what the result is going to be. So you don't get to pick directly the Pokemon. Which, not entirely sure I think Orkinks. Not entirely sure I think that test is a good way to do this. I'd rather just you get to choose which Pokemon you want. But it works, I suppose. I mean, it was pretty obvious what the test was for with the coloration of the options. And this guy is incredibly impatient. He's getting the aggressive one, obviously. The red one, probably. Which is unfortunate for me, because then he will have an advantage over me. Impulsive, impatient, yeah. He's getting the red one, obviously. Oh. Okay. That's certainly not what I was expecting. That's not what the test looked like for me. The aggressive options seem to be the red ones. Okay. So yes, we get to experience a battle. Now the game runs in a tiny window. It's pretty low resolution, which I guess is pretty standard for Pokemon games that traditionally run on portable consoles. Oh. This menu is very different as well from official Pokemon games. It's... well, I'm not sure. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. Let's try a Growl. That's adorable. Okay. So, we actually have an advantage now because they got the water type. Of course, we don't have any grass attacks, so it doesn't really matter. But they get to start with a water attack, which I suppose doesn't matter either because it's not effective against us. We might still lose this. Although I don't think we will. Static. Oh. Well, we might actually lose this. Not... the attack animations are not the best quality, obviously, as you can see. And I think we are going to lose, actually. Because they are going to get one more attack before us. And they didn't miss. They're going to knock us out. So that's a little unfortunate, and a little embarrassing as well. Yeah. Lost some money there. I don't even know if we have money. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That was kind of embarrassing. Yeah, I know all this already. I suppose the game is designed so it is friendly towards people who don't know anything about Pokemon, which is a good thing. Right. That's a classic sound right there. And it's going to teach us how to catch Pokemon, I guess. Let's have a look at that as well, I suppose, and then maybe explore a little. Where was Route 1? I suppose it's down to the left, because Route 3 was to the right. Also, you can run, which I should probably do to speed this up a little bit. That's not it. Let's have a look. Who are you? Yeah, that's him. Oh. I'm going to go get him, apparently. I don't know where his house is. This could be this one. Yeah. That's the one. I didn't really, but I kind of just clicked through that before I realized there was an option. But oh well. Sure. Pokepod. That is... Right, that's the phone thing. Basically a smartphone, I guess. Yep. Let's go see about catching a Pokemon, I guess. And then probably explore a little extra. But basically, since this game is obviously free, I probably recommend you try it if you are interested in the Pokemon game series but haven't played any games previously, or if you just want a Pokemon game you can play on your computer, which is a rare sight. Now, of course, I don't know how long this game is going to be available, because it might get taken down by Nintendo, because they, of course, aren't known to be super friendly about fan-made products that infringe on their copyrights and such. So yeah, get it while you can, I should say. Okay, pretty much skip all of this. Chinmonk. I also don't know if... I assume this has its own set of Pokemon that are unique to this game. This is odd, actually seeing a fight in the world. I don't believe I've ever seen that before. In previous games, I'm pretty sure these demonstrations have been in the actual fight screen. And the music is pretty loud again. I'll probably have the game sounds low in the video, lower them in editing, just so you don't have to get bothered by that. So it'd probably be hard to hear me over this. So that's kind of a flaw of the game, not setting the game, keep adjusting the volume on its own and not setting it back. Other than that, the music is actually pretty good, if a little bit repetitive, I think. Yeah, sure. So let's see if we can get into an actual battle. Let's have an... Yeah. So basically just setting and resetting these will lower them back to their appropriate level, which means that the game isn't handling the audio levels properly. Now this is version 1.0 of the game, and I'm not sure if there are any updates available by this point. So let's have ourselves a fight, and this should be a little easier, obviously, because they're a bunch of levels lower than us. And they also appear to not be very effective against us. So let's see if we can catch this thing. I'm probably going to do one more attack and hope it doesn't knock it out. Didn't. Perfect. Can't have much health left now, so let's go into bag, Pokeballs, that, and use that. And like I said, the animations are kind of lacking, especially compared to the latest games, official games, but for being free, they're not bad. And we got the Pokemon, which I have no idea if it's official or not. I don't remember. I'm not going to bother giving them nicknames. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And dramatic music. Start. I suppose we'll have a battle with a trainer too, because why not? And there seems to be a bunch of different music in the game, which is nice. It doesn't keep playing the same battle music all the time. Okay. So identified. Don't really care about that. It's probably possible to turn off the battle animations, which I tend to do in the official games because they make things go a lot slower, of course. And I'm pretty sure we're going to win this. And we got some money back. And then we get the dramatic music again. Let's have a look at the options again. You can turn the battle scenes off. And you can actually change the screen size to a bigger one, which is very nice. And you can change the controls. I can't do that right now, of course, because the recording is set to a specific region. Because Bandicam didn't want to use the game recording for this, because probably it doesn't use OpenGL or equivalent. But yeah, I think that is going to be it. Pretty short detour right now, but this is basically a Pokemon game. But it's free. There's some berry bushes. Gotta pick some berries. Oran berries. Those are from official games, I'm pretty sure. And here's a dead end. But yeah, like I said, if you are interested in Pokemon games, or you already play them and just want something you can play on your computer, you should definitely try this out. And of course, if you're interested in the story, which I have no idea what it is yet. So yeah. So with that, I will see you in the next video.